Some early warning signs of suicide could be individuals talking about or wanting to die. Some other things could be a person is feeling guilty or shame or feeling as if they're a burden to their family members. Sometimes individuals feel like they're withdrawn or feel like they're isolated from their family members or friends. Sometimes they say goodbye to members or to friends, as if they're not going to return for some reason. Some of them take great risk and great lengths at making sure that things are in place, such as things with pets or children, things of that nature. So they get their affairs, if you will, in place. So I think that's something to be mindful of as family and friends, observing people. If they notice change is oftentimes an indicator that something is going on the inside, even if it's not thoughts of suicide. So if individuals experiencing thoughts of suicide or just thoughts of hopelessness or helplessness, sometimes family and friends want to know how can they support this person. So something helpful for individuals to do to build rapport and trust and empathy is just to listen. A listening ear goes a long way. And that active listening, that listening that says, I'm not listening to respond how I feel you should feel or how I feel you should think, but I'm listening to hear how you feel, how you think, what's going on the inside. And so oftentimes individuals that are experiencing suicidal thoughts, they believe no one understands what they're going through or what they're experiencing. And so as a result, again, they will suffer in silence. So it's very important for the person to express that I'm here to listen. I'm not here to judge. This is a no judgment zone. That builds trust and allows the person on the other side to say, wow, that person is really concerned about me because they're listening. Also encourage that person to seek help in that non-judgmental, gentle way. Sometimes individuals may be fearful to ask about suicidal thoughts because they don't want the person to think more about that. That seems to be a myth in research that suggests that if I ask about it, that's going to put it on their mind. That's not the case. And so individuals can feel comfortable and not fearful about asking those questions of, are you having thoughts of hurting yourself? Are you having thoughts of harming yourself in some way? Are you having thoughts to kill yourself? And I tend to ask those three questions that particular way because some individuals will not register and say, yes, I'm wanting to kill myself. I'm having those thoughts. But if you ask them, are they have thoughts to hurt themselves? If you ask them, do they have thoughts to harm themselves? They'll say yes. But if you ask them, do you have thoughts to kill yourself? They may say no. And so I've learned over the years that in dealing with individuals to just be open with them and ask the continuum questions there, because that will help them feel a little bit more comfortable, because perhaps they want to cut, but not to kill themselves. So that's another area that could be of risk for this person. Individuals do feel relieved when they are asked questions about their suicidal thoughts or just how they're feeling in general, because oftentimes they feel like they have to suffer in silence or they have to suffer without sharing how they're truly feeling on the inside. So as a result, they feel hesitant, they feel fearful, they get anxious and concerned and worried. And perhaps they think they're putting that burden on the other person. And so in their mind, it's just best not to say anything. But to open up the conversation, it's almost like letting the air out of a balloon and giving that release to them.